We didn't do any piano, but we did like flashcards, a whole bunch.
Okay. Good. And the getting faster?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we also have tiny things.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Yeah, we didn't do that. Yeah, we did that.
Okay. So, purple and orange. Good. Hey, stop faster. Nice job. Hey, so we'll move you onto the board, and then you get to choose one of these, because now that you're on the board, you get one of those. Put this in there too. And why don't you pick out your orange book and you can try going through some of your songs, like we're gonna play no, well, no, just the one that we played in class. This one. And we're gonna do this one where you keep your hand in root position. Did you not have your book last week to write in it? Oh. Hey, ladies. Actually, we're not even going to put that on. That's okay. That's okay. We work with Nancy. Hello. Hey, Madeline. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Guess what? Now how you know that it's your turn. That is anything you can put like the day after.
Oh, awesome. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does this mean you just play it 3 times and then 2 times? What does that mean?
Like that.
Just 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, my dad's making me flashcards with me, but my mom just likes teenagers. And I like it. And
when you beat your friend, you get to move up on the shirt too.
my dad was like, I have
That's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 stickers. Go ahead and take that. The stickers to sound empty. Stickers. Okay. Okay, then since you got to move up on the chart, you get to do one of these treats. Just stuff it in your bag for later, okay?
I just had to be caught. And like, because I baby's name, actually, you know, in the car, because I was so much.
What did you have?
Yeah, like,
Oh, that sounds good.
And guess what? My sister, I know that a baby.
Very
It
cool.
was like, oh,
Okay.
like, something cool.
As soon as you're done, you're going to help it down. I see Emily slips and Mama slips. Do it now. How to snap back and forth. Let's do 3 snaps all together. Ready? Now we'll sing. Emery's going to turn on her keyboard and play middle C. Very close. Let's sing it with Emery. So is and that's by him. Do, re, do, mi, do, la, do, la, do, do, do. Alright, let's turn to page 1 as we sing. Let's sing music. Page 1. Okay, pick up your pencil, go ahead and sign lesson 3. That's probably what I meant by page 3.
Wait, page 3?
No, I meant page 1, but lesson 3. There it is. Okay, done. They only gave you the J. Let's trace over that capital J.
And then
Next,
we do
capital D.
Then you do a line. Do you see this note?
Okay, go ahead and trace the first note.
Middle C.
And there's something special about it. They kind of shaded it in for you. You can shade it in too.
Oh, you can't color
But
it
it
in.
has something coming off the side of it at the top.
I thought it.
And Carol's in there. Which makes this what kind of note? Not a quarter note anymore. It's a
Robinson?
it's an eighth note. It's from Robinson, right?
Wait,
It's an eighth note. All of our notes today that I played are going to be eighth notes, so they're all going to have those arrow feathers on them.
I'm gonna write the feather.
Yes, you need to trace over that feather.
I forgot what it was.
It's a that. That's what makes it an eighth note.
Oh.
Okay, you already did that, right? Okay, here, put everyone pencils down. Touch your ears. This is the whole pattern. I'm going to ask you some questions. You'll answer them in your head. Are the notes going up or down?
Up.
Answer in your head. Are the notes baby steps or skips? How many notes did you hear? Listen to it. Go ahead and write what you heard. That's the first note that I played. Now you write the other one. Next to lesson 3, you're going to write something here. Ready? Your baby steps. Figure out how to get baby steps after. Is it the baby step? Where should the next one be? What's the baby step after middle C? Middle D. Did you draw a note right there?
Oh, is it?
It is like a big note, right? And then at the end, you're going to add your little feathers.
How many?
Where's the next one? Let's go down.
So they're all spaces?
Are they steps or baby steps? Baby steps. So I'm six. Line, space, line. Do all the notes go up? All of them are going up. Don't forget that arrow feather. Let's see if this is what we heard. So when you awesome! Look, arrow feathers, guys. They look awesome. Great. And I like how you colored them in. I'm going to erase my board as you guys turn to nothing. I don't want you to turn yet. I didn't mean to trick you, but I forgot. I don't want you to. Go ahead and put your pencils down.
Did you color these in?
Now you're going to color those in. Paper, you can put that button in your bag.
Take what?
No, take that. Okay, this is, Madeline said, what kind of note? An 8 note. Everyone has to show your tongue when you say that. 8. 8. Not 8. 8 note. Okay. This is an 8 note. Okay. And there's another way to draw an 8 note when it has 2 8 notes together. Remember what it looks like? What kind of fuzz does it look like? You'll see.
I know.
If we have 2 of them together, what do 2 8 notes look like? Shout it. Beetle. These are 2 8 notes. They're both like this, but if we pull each of them apart, and we only have one, and they're by themselves, then they look like that. But if there's 2 of them, then there's 2 8 notes, right? So let's keep working on these 2 8 notes. Let's go ahead and clap. We learned this last week. The right rhythm, and we're going to say counting. You're going to clap. You ready to clap? And count it with me. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It sounded like so, but you counted it correctly. Yeah, which are all 8 counts. You think you can clap this one? Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was pretty simple. What if we mix our beetles and our bugs? Let's clap this, saying our beetles and bugs first. Question.
Does the beetle have 8 notes, like 2 passes?
It did take up 8 of them, right? We had to have 8 for it, right? Mm-hmm. How many take up the same space as 1? 1 bug is the same as 2 beetles, or 2 8 notes, right? Okay? Yeah, that was a good question. Okay, let's see if we can say and clap. You ready to clap? When you're clapping him, clap the bug. Beetle, beetle, bug, beetle. Tricky for you guys. Let's say the count just like, you see that little and right there? It's light. We're going to still say and, but we're only going to clap where it has the bug, like this. Ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Still clap the bug. And said 3 and 4 and. Let's do one more. Clap the bugs with me. Beetle, bug, beetle, bug. Now let's say the right count on the bottom. You ready? And clap it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That was fantastic. I was impressed. Very, very impressed. Okay, now it's ready to be 4. I'm going to play this one for you. What do you think these 4? Did I? 3. Oh, all those sweet numbers. I'm going to play it for you, and you are going to do the action from way back in red balloons. What's the action for red? Why do you remember? Remember how it's so cool outside dark out turn red? And what about the blue cord? And then yellow. Okay, let's try it. This is the red red, blue, and yellow chord. This is the red chord, and the root of the red chord is do in any key. What do you think for the blue chord? Fa is the root of any blue chord in any key. What do you think is the and back to red. Do is the root. Okay. Edison has a riddle or a joke for you. This is a really good one. Why are pirates great singers? Pirates, great singers. What do you think, Tess? Any ideas?
Because they can like
Maybe. That's a good guess. That's a good way to put it. Any other ideas? Those are kind of hard to come up with the answers, especially when you're trying to think of what he's thinking. Why are pirates great singers? It has to do with the seas. What do seas have to do in music? The sea song. They can sing their seas on the high seas. Because they can hit the high seas. That's right. Remember, his jokes aren't always funny, but they are always clever. He has to make you think to kind of go, what does that mean? Okay, let's move ahead from that. Turn to page 9, where you find Echo Edison in your book.
Wow, Echo Edison. My dad kind of takes longer. I said Echo Edison.
You did. Awesome. Okay, page 9, we're going to do speed with this and keyboards on. You are going to play the question and answer all together. When I say go, I'm waiting for everyone. Keyboards on. You're going to play do, re, mi, fa, sol, do. And then we'll keep going. Ready? Hold on. Keyboard up. 3, 2, 1. Edison wants to check in with you on how your compositions, your stories are coming. So turn to the middle of your book. I think it's page 24. Oh, 25. 25 is where lesson 3 is. And hey, Edison's just hoping that you're thinking sometime during the week that you go, hey, I'm supposed to be writing a song. Okay? That's your goal. Now, on lesson 3, that's okay. Lesson 3, let's talk for just a minute. Put your pencils down. I want to talk about lesson 3. There's a bunch of pictures of puppets. Do you remember any of those puppets? The ogre is actually in our song right now. Our monster song, right? The very first one. Let's pretend that there's an ogre playing at the question and answer game. What might the ogre sound like on the piano? Does this sound like an ogre? Not really. What would make it sound like it's an ogre? That's when I turn the keyboard on and let's try something. Oh, I love how loud he played, and it was, what else was different? It was lower. Ogres seem like they're probably lower. Yeah, like mine's really low. But is this what it sound like?
It has to be the lower.
Oh, that would be good. Do you want to try it? Want me to try it? Turn your keyboard on. You can do it. And you're going to play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yes? Yes. That's over. Okay, what about a butterfly? The next picture is a butterfly. Madeline, turn your keyboard on. Madeline's going to play the question after that. What might be the question to that one? What's the question? Sometimes I think butterflies might be choppy. Sometimes. Was your answer kind of smooth? And yours was kind of choppy? And butterflies like that. Well, this kind of thing. I love that. Okay, now, here's what you're going to do. This week, you work on. You're going to be drawing or writing something about your characters. So if your story is about a fish, then you're probably going to draw a fish on there. Your goal this week is to sit at the keyboard and go, what would my fish sound like? So if he's playing that question answering, maybe he's swimming in the bubble. Or maybe high, yeah, okay. So I'm going to think about what do I want my fish to sound like in my song. So this space is just for you to draw the characters or maybe the exciting parts of your story. And then, Ron, are you ready for this? Depending on how you play, you can help create musical pictures in people's minds when they listen to your song. So if you play something minor, it might sound like sad or scary or really terrible. Yeah, it might sound like this. Or you could make your piano sound exciting and happy. The sounds are coming out.
Or maybe running.
Running?
Like running.
Yeah. So work on that with your story. Okay.
Maybe like walking.
I'm going to put some notes up here and I want to clap this for them.
Again?
Yeah.
And your story can be like walking, then running, then walking, then running.
Yeah. So I might have some fast and then slow parts. That'll be cool. Okay, pretend this has a line in it to make it wet. Middle beat. You'll have plenty of time to work for this week, okay? Let's see if you can clap this rhythm with me. Here we go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Not too hard, but I was the only one that said it. Can you say it with me? Here we go. Buzz, 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 buzz. Same note, but I'm going to make it look a little different rhythm. That's not a button, more action. And now it's shoot the, all right, Madeline, let's clap it with a shoot the bug. Ready? Go. Shoot the bug. Shoot the bug. Okay.
It's a started half.
It is. Do you think anyone can play this? Put your hand in C position. Let's give it a try, everyone. Okay.
Put your hand on
C position. Keyboard done. Let's pretend that it just has bugs and slugs for the first one. I forgot to have you do that. Okay, so let's play it without the shoot bugs. Just bug, bug, slug, bug, bug, slug. What speaker is going to start first? 3, 5, 5. Ready? Go. 3, 5, 5. 3, 2, 1. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5. 2. Look at it already. Okay, look at the first line. It has the same. What I was just saying. And I want you to count these notes, and I'm going to tell you the count for it. It goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do it again. You're right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when you work on this one piece, you're only going to learn the first 2 lines of part 1. Find part 1. There's part 1. And trace your finger to the end of the first line. Where do you go at the end of the first line? You go part 2 or down here? Down here. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember this from
Joy.
Is that what you're going to say?
No. What? It's the whole note.
Everyone else find a whole note. Find a different whole note. It takes up the whole measure, doesn't it? What about those chords in part 2? Those chords are all one. Can you find an 8th note with an arrow headed? What about a dotted quarter note? It should be right before the 8th note, right? Yeah, that's right. What about the time signature? Where do we find that? Oh, Henry, awesome. The very beginning. That tells us we're going to count to 4 in every measure. Find part 2. Where's part 2? Yeah. What does it have in part 2? Does it have quarter notes or whole notes?
Whole.
And chords. Whole notes are measures. And double clef or bass clef? So the other 2 are in the treble clef. And you only have to look at, you only have to learn this line and this line, and I'm going to give you a hint. This measure and this measure are the exact same as this measure and this measure.
Okay.
And this measure and this measure are not the same. So really, and you already played this one, remember that?
Oh, we just did that. It is good. Is that my nose about these things? Isn't that look? Yeah, I saw it before and I tried to find it. Like so small. I tried to find it.
We're going to sing a song as you build a skipping snake. You're going to start on letter C.
I don't know.
You're going to start on letter C. So take your D out first, take your C out first. You're going to start on
My D was on the top.
You're going to out first, and you're going to start on D.
I'm starting on what one?
E, G, E. And you're going to build a skipping snake.
So it's G, right? Can we start? Wait, what am I doing?
Yep, what's that?
And then can we go whatever order?
Remember, you do it the order, but you're skipping over what usually comes. So normally what's after G?
So like F
is A. But you're skipping over A and putting
wait, so like M, A,
yeah, so then what's after A? Oh, no. What's after F? G. So skipping over G and putting A.
Yeah. And then what? A. So A skipping
So
over,
what's after
wait, A skipping over B.
So we're skipping over G.
Wait, so
Skipping over
C,
F.
again. So like, we're skipping over B.
And putting
Yeah.
what's normally after B.
Go to the toilet.
So we're skipping over C and putting
I can see it.
So we're skipping over
I don't know the big thing that's the side. I don't think so. Every good word.
C, C, E, F, but we're skipping over F and putting G.
But I don't know.
What's after F on G, but we're skipping over
What's
C
after
and
D?
putting
We're skipping over A.
It's letter A.
And then C and then E.
Okay, did you find F, A, C, E?
Yeah, I found all of
Did
them.
you find every good boy this time? What's another secret message? What's another one?
All of them.
Did you find that one all from me, right? Did you find Did you put make a major scale?
I found F A
spell the C triad? Everyone find your C. And say the next three with it. So say C. What's next? E. G. Okay. I need so much E and G. Emily, will you put your E and your G right here? I'm going to build some triads with it. Find your D. How do you spell the D triad? D. D-S-A. D-S-A. Do you have that? D-S-A. Bronwyn, bring your S and your A and put S and A. Right here, S. What about the E triad? Go to be it, Madeline. E. What about the S triad?
S-A-C.
Find your A and your C. I already have S, so you can put A and C. Oh, what about G? Brie, how do you spell it? B, B, B. Will you bring your B and your D? What about A? What about the A triad? Find your A. A, C, E. Do you have a C and an E?
I have B. I already have A.
Have the A, find the C and the E. What about the B triad? Oh, Tess, you have it.
I'll be gonna use this. I don't.
Nope, C, C, S. Will you bring your D and your S? Okay, now we're ready. I have the B. I need your D and your S.
Wait, so D first?
D first. Okay, look at all these triads. This is cool. This is going to get really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone only has 3 letters to sign in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Read your letters there. This is going to help us spell all our triads. I can build a triad, it's easy to do. With skipping sticks to help me until I'm through. Take any notes and be the root, that's where I'll start. And add a third and then a fifth, I'll feel it so far. Now we're going to spell every one of them. You ready? Here we go. E, E, G. E, G, G. S, A, C. G, G, G. A, C, E. B, G, S. I'm feeling so smart. Okay, put your letters. I am going to take all of these off. And I have I'm going to keep these both.
I'm missing a D. I don't have a D.
Okay. Hey, I'll take your cup. And
I forgot to mix mine up.
Listen to this. We're going to go back to one of our songs and look at the root. And I want you to watch this triad really closely. Because it's going to be doing some really cool things. On any given note, you add a third and fifth. Look up here. And you have made a triad that will give you just the way. Within exact and so, no gaps will let you know. The chords and roots, the bends and so, the root, and we'll point down.
I can't.
Cause it's the root that gives the chord its name, and every chord has got to have a root. Really exciting part, ready? Now take this chord right here. Its roots are good and clear. Like if that note jumps up on top, it leaves the gap right here. And now you have a change. Don't think it off your face. The note above the gap, the root is just as rearranged. It moved.
Yay.
Gotcha. Our root moved, but did it change?
No.
It just found another C to move to, so it's the F-A-C. And our root is here because the note of is just this region. Let's try this on my floor staff. Let's do that a little bit that way.
Oh dear. Now we're going to have to hop in 2 feet. I mean 1.
We're going to build.
That's falling off.
Okay, thank you for putting off my mat. We're going to do a different one though. I'm going to do a D triad. Do you know how to spell the D triad? D, F, good. D, F, A. Let's build this triad. Okay. Bree, will you be my D right here? Under in that space, yep. And then I need an F, a third. Ron, will you be your third? And a fifth, that's going to be our fifth.
Wait, is it?
Yeah. They're all spaces. Do they look like they're in root position?
Yeah.
Are there any gaps?
No.
No, that's what makes it in root position, right? It's a snowman. Make sure your feet are staying locked in that space right here. Okay. Now what if, raise your hand if you're a root. Because if our root is if we're in root position, where's our root? It's at the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if our root were to find a different D to go to? Right here. Stay standing, glue your feet into there. Now, stand right in front of them. Look at that. Emery and Madeline, come sit over here. Can you see a gap that's in between here?
Yes.
The note above the gap, the root. You're above the gap, so wait, you're the root? You're still the root? It didn't change? You're still in a D. Wait, let's see if we move another note. Bronwyn, we're going to move you to the next F. Stay right where you were. Bronwyn's going to come right there to this line. Where is our gap? Can you still see a gap? Is it here or is it here? It's still here. The note above the gap, the root, it's still here. But where's our root? No, it's in the middle. That's right. So the only way it's at the bottom is if it's in root position. Okay, you guys sit down. Let's make another one. Good. Emery, since your name starts with an E, let's have this name Emery chord. Madeline, will you sit next to or not Madeline? Will you sit next to Madeline? Okay. Make sure everyone can see. D, C, Madeline, want you to be your third on G. Ron, let's have you do it. Okay, now you guys have to be like our, what did you call it? Checkers? Testers to see if there is a gap. Are there any gaps in there? Which means they're in root position. That's right. Raise your hand if you're the root. We can call it an E chord or we can call it an Emery chord. Now Emery's going to find a new E. She's going to come up here. F-A-C-E. Madeline and Heston. Where is the gap? F and Bree, can you see a gap now? There's a gap right here. The note above the gap, the root, it's still Emery, even though she moved. What if we move Madeline? Look at this. This is where it should be. Raise your hand if you're the root. The gap, the root. There's a gap right here, right? Okay, let's head into the other room and look at some more roots. Find page 13. I hope that's right.
I'll be done.
Find page 13.
I'll be there nothing turns. Fucking done.
Be John at the top?
Yeah. John. Wait, page what? 13.
Put your finger on the first chord that you see. Madeline, thank you for finding it. First chord that you see. Is that first chord in root position?
Yes.
How do we know? Because it's like our snowman. Are there any gaps in that chord?
No.
Okay, I'm going to draw it up here. It looks like this.
It looks like that.
Yeah? Close enough. And which of those three notes is our root then? If it's in root position. It's on the bottom. Take your pencil. And color in that bottom note. That's our root.
This one?
What's the name of that bottom note?
This one?
Yeah.
F.
It's F. Will you write an F underneath it?
Wait, F right here?
Yeah.
The bottom note of the C. So that no, but that one. Oh, right in F position.
We're going to write, this song is in F position. We're going to write a note in the bass clef. The bass clef is all of the roots of each of these chords. So the root is F. Let's find an F in the bass clef. Sol. You draw an F note right here in the bass clef right here.
Where? In the bass clef?
Right there.
Right here?
Right
Is it a line?
It's a line note. Good for you. Don't fall.
Let's try.
Now draw it. Draw a note there.
I got it.
Yes. Yes, you've got it. Okay. Now let's look at the next chord.
You need to put your lines down.
These are whole notes, so they're not actually going to have lines.
Yep.
Yeah. But you're right. It would have had to be going down. I'm glad you remembered that. Okay, the next chord, is it in root position? What color is that chord?
Yellow.
It's a yellow chord. So if it's not in root position,
What do we write it in?
hold on, we got to figure out where is the
you
root.
moved the F to a different F.
Oh, that was because the 3 is our root.
The top.
The note above the gap, the root. If this is above the gap, then this is the root. Color it in. We're in the second measure, right? What's the name of that note? What's the root of that chord? F-A-C. Put a C underneath. And what do you notice in between those? Yep, right there. What do you notice about the left hand?
It's a C.
Remember, you're going to play the root in the left hand. Okay, what's the next chord? The next chord looks the exact same, so guess what? We're going to just color in that root at the top, and we're going to write a C. Okay. What about the last measure? It looks familiar to you. Position, so which of those is the root?
F.
The F on the bottom. Okay, so let's try playing it just the right hand. It's just the red, blue, and yellow chords, but in what position?
F.
In F position. Yes. Nope. They drew the C's, and they drew all of them in there except the first F. Okay. So, ready? Keyboard on. Okay. You ready? F position. Red chord goes first. F position. There it is. Here we go. How do you do yellow? Another yellow. Back to red. Here's your blue. Jump to yellow. Good red. And then back to. Let's just say those as we play them again. Ready? Red. At the beginning then. Yellow. Yellow again. Red. Then red. Blue. And you guys are going to play left hand while we do.
That's for Steve edition.
Oh.
It's my favorite song.
We're in Steve edition, right? And go ahead and just, I want you to Emery's on Steve edition. Yeah, you got it. Here we go. Oh, let's try that again. The first chord goes on Dublin, and you guys get to play in, right? What's that called? It's downbeat. Another downbeat. Here we go. Where girls are so pretty, I Let's quit. You guys are going to do the chorus. The melody with the right hand. You ready? Start with your 5. Here we go. Which part is easier for you? Right hand or left hand? Hold that hand, that's easier.
Yeah. Right, it's so easy. All of them are
maybe
right.
Your left hand is a little more intense.
I love the right.
Your melody did sound really good. That's the melody, the singing part. Let's go into the other hand.
Thanks, Pop.
I'm going to give you a puppet. Okay. No, just hold on. Okay. And Miss Jen is going to try to do all of the actions. And I'll do the notes. Okay. They're over. If you don't have the over, you don't have to. Or you don't have to. Here's the dragon. gonna do these last cards really
You
quick.
figured it out. I don't know how to talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to show you that.
Oh no.
You're gonna do this with a partner today. Here's how it would work. If I was Emery's partner, I would hold this up and she'd have to say what it is
And how they count.
and the count. You know what that one is? Hold out and how many counts?
Oh.
So then I would turn it and then do the
I'll
next
put it
one.
back.
Okay. So you're gonna hold that and you'll agree. Madeline, why don't you go get your cards and I'll do this like that?
Yeah.
And then Bronwyn, hold those for Tess and then to split.
So what else?
Right now, you're just gonna hold it to her and then she's turn to her.
And then I say it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a partner now.
I'm gonna be your partner.
Okay, so I just have left.
Nope.
What did I know? You didn't know. Dotted half now? Is it a half now? No.
It's a
Dotted
dotted.
half.
No.
Dotted half. I can do all of them though, actually. No.
Oh, they all got mixed up?
Done.
Okay, then you split.
A whole note. Oh no, my turn.
You know what, though, next week you're gonna have some questions. How many counts? How many counts are you for? Okay.
We've done it.
That was so fast.
Yeah, well, I'll just
So sometimes at the end of class or sometimes at the beginning of class, I'm going to say, here, grab some flashcards and find a partner. And then we flashcards.
What?
Let's say goodbye.
Oh, come on.
Let's say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Let's say goodbye. I'll tell you next week. Take your shoes on first before you come.
I didn't get it, guys. You haven't touched my book yet. Yeah, that one's good. I need the Bailey. Actually, don't kiss my foot.
You're right, Pat, but you're getting close. You need 4 more. Let's see, 3, 4, 5.
I got one whole tiny fly. I got a tiny fly.
3. Hey, Bree, you beat your time last week. You get a prize for my in a flash box.
Wait, can I beat my time?
Why did you look at your time? Let me see it.
My time?
Let me see your book on my time.
Small? What is this called now? Did you drop this or anything else? Is this a prize?
Let's see, last week your fastest was 140. And this week your fastest was 136. You beat it.
So do I get
So you get a prize from there, yeah. Did you already get one from there?
no.
Oh, okay. And you get one from there.
Wait, here too? This, wait, what?
So this was for in a flash because you moved up on my chart.
So how many do we get? 12.
1.
Wait, I need to see if I can get it.
And then if you fill up the box, then you get a small prize. So 3, you're close.
I only
7, you get a small prize.
I need 10.
Madeline gets a small prize.
I need 10.
I'll walk you out just a second. Go wait by the door, please. I'll walk you out.
It looks like my husband's brother is named after.
Okay, Bree.
I never lost that.
Oh, wait. Oh.
I think I don't really like that.
Really?
Yeah, he lost it.